Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then I welcome you. If you love watching handbag videos and a little bit of this and that, then certainly hit the subscribe button. But let's go ahead and jump into this video. So as you all can see by the title, today I am coming on to show you all my best and worst purchases of 2024. Now y'all, I love watching this type of video every year, but I myself have never done this video because I like to think in my head that when I am making purchases, they're all best purchases. But I have actually finally come to grips that although I buy items and I want them to be good, they're not always like good. That is why I decided to come on and do this video, because there were a lot of items that I purchased that were really good and I was so happy to have obtained them. But then there were also some items that I purchased that I probably should have left in the store. So we're just going to go ahead and dive on into this. I guess I'm just going to grab things because I have things all around me, y'all. So the first item that I want to show you all is actually an item that I did not reveal to you all yet, but I did purchase this item on last year. That item is going to be my Louis Vuitton Speedy 30 and the Monogram print. So just to kind of give you all a bit of a backstory, my very first LV was a Speedy 25, and that Speedy was very special to me because it was actually within my birthday year. I really wanted my first LV piece to be for my birthday year, and y'all, I love that bag so much. I did get it for a really good deal. I think I paid like 200 and some change for it off of eBay. So it wasn't in the best condition when it came to like the vachetta trimming. So I actually took that back into LV to see if they could repair the bag for me, and they did agree to repair it, and so I shipped it out to them. Well, y'all, that was a whole process in itself. But just to shorten the story, basically they told me once they got it that they could not repair it and that they could not send it back to me either, which was very strange. That's still a mystery. But in exchange, they decided to actually replace it with a brand new Speedy 25. So I accepted that 25. I still enjoyed carrying it. But over time, y'all, I was really just in my feelings somewhat still. And I really still wanted to have a Speedy within my birthday year. So last year, I actually went back on the hunt for the Speedy, right? And I came across this one right here. And this one I got for a great deal. I think I paid like $400 for it. When I tell you guys, I was so happy to finally have a Speedy back into my collection that is in my birthday year. This bag is going to be a forever one for me. And I made sure to find one that has decent vachetta trimming, because I did not want to have to go through what I went through with the other one. And as y'all can see, like this bag looks so good. It is in such great condition. This one is actually made in France. And then here is the bottom. So once I actually move into this bag, which I have actually already carried it a few times, but when I carry it again, I will come back on to do a what's in my bag. But yes, I know that was a little long there for the first bag, but I had to explain to y'all how this one came into my collection and why it's one of the best. Now in 2024, I did obtain a lot of nice Dooney and Bourke bags, and I love all of the ones that I obtained, but there were some that I actually was able to get that have just been the best of the best for me. So this one here next, y'all, is one of the best Dooney and Bourke purchases that I picked up on last year, and it is this gorgeous bag right here. This bag, y'all, is so good. So this is actually the Dooney and Bourke messenger bag in this beautiful Florentine leather in the color natural. And this bag is everything, y'all. I know so many of you also reached out to me about this bag because you were curious about it too. And I know that a few of you were able to get your hands on it as well. If you are still considering this bag, I'm just going to go ahead and tell y'all, just go get it. Just go ahead and get it. It is such a great carry. I will leave the link below for this one because I have done a thorough review on it. I've done some comparisons for you guys. Even showed you what fits in here too, just to kind of give you an idea. But yes, this was certainly a best purchase for me. The next item that I picked up in 2024 that I want to talk about is going to be this bag right here. This is actually the Michael Kors Mason bag in this metallic gold. And this bag right here is more of an archive wish list bag for me because Michael Kors had dropped a Grayson in this style like years ago, right? And at the time, I really wasn't, I don't know, I just didn't, that bag was a little out of my comfort zone. I'm just going to say it like that. It was out of my comfort zone. Once it left the website, though, I was really wanting to add it. And so I told myself that if Michael Kors ever came back out with a silhouette such as that one, that I was going to get my hands on it. And this one here, y'all, popped back up in 2024 and I grabbed it. And I'm so glad that I did. It is definitely a best purchase. And this one is also a forever one in the collection. Now, this next bag is also one that I missed out on, right? I missed out on this color, and I told myself that if it ever popped back up on the website that I was going to grab it. And y'all, I did grab the item. So the next item that I want to talk about is this one right here. This is actually the Brandon Blackwood Daphne in this mint color. The color is so gorgeous, y'all. I love the B on the front. And I have the Daphne in this bag right here. Or I have it in this color right here. I'm sorry. This is a brown color, right? So I already had an idea of how the bag carries. And I really loved it. So when this bag popped back up, it was a no-brainer for me. Like, I knew that I needed to get it into my collection. But y'all, do y'all see this? Do y'all see this tag that's still hanging on this bag? Yeah. I have not carried this bag. And I think I picked this up at the beginning, closer to the beginning of 2024. And it really saddens me because I really wanted this bag in this color. But I don't know, y'all. I just feel like it's not one that I would want to gravitate to. Like, every time I would put outfits together and think about carrying this bag, I would just put it back on my shelf. So with that being said, this one will be falling in the worst purchase for me of 2024 just because I have not reached for this bag. And honestly, if I do not reach for this bag this year, then I am most likely just going to go ahead and part ways with it because I am definitely at a point in my handbag journey where I don't need to be keeping bags within my collection just because they're cute. Like, no, we're not doing that. But yes, this is my first worst purchase of 2024. By the way, too, y'all, I'm actually not going in any particular order, right? I'm just grabbing as I go. So this next item that I want to talk to you all about is actually one that I kept talking myself out of because I don't really reach for this color either. So I'm like, you know what, Monica, you really don't need this. I didn't think that it was going to be a neutral for me either. Like, I felt like it was going to be hard to pair up with outfits. So the next bag that I am speaking of is going to be this bag right here, y'all. So this is actually my Marc Jacobs medium tote in the camo print. And man, was I wrong about this bag. This bag is definitely a neutral for me. When I tell you I have reached for this bag so much in 2024, I believe that it was actually one of my most carried bags too in 2024. So I am so glad that I just took a chance on this bag. You know, I'm glad that I did because it has definitely been a great carry for me, a great purchase for me. I just love it, y'all. I really just love this bag. So yeah, this is coming in at one of my best purchases for 2024. So the next item that I picked up is one that everybody and their mama were raving about, right? Like, this was definitely one of the it bags for 2024. And that is going to be the Coach Rowan. And this is actually the large Rowan in the dark stone color. Y'all, This bag is everything. I am so glad that I grabbed this bag because I would have definitely missed out. She is just so good. Perfect size too. Like, if you want a nice size satchel to be able to fit everything that you need on a day-to-day basis, then I highly recommend you pick up the large satchels. This bag is lightweight, but it can get heavy if you put like a lot of things in it. It does come with feet on the bottom. This bag also does have very soft leather too. So with that being said, when you do put items in here, if you don't have some kind of like base shaper at the bottom, then it is going to sag too. But I like that. I really like that in a satchel. So yes, this one is definitely coming in at one of my best purchases. And I love it. Even with Coach, the next item that I picked up in 2024 is one that I did ponder on for a very long time because I didn't know if I wanted to get this item in the small size or if I wanted to go with the medium size. I even went in store a few times and played around with both sizes, but at the end of the day, I did actually end up making a decision and picking up this item. So the next item is going to be my Coach Carmen shoulder bag. And this is actually in the jacquard maple color here. Very, very gorgeous color. I must say, Coach did such a good job with this color. I did mention in the reveal of this bag, though, that this material, like the leather here, it did kind of feel like it was more of like a PVC. And I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if it's because of the new way that Coach is doing things. After speaking with the sales associate, it is supposed to be real leather. This bag though, y'all, even though I really took my time and did my research on it, it is one that is unfortunately going to fall under the category of worst purchases. And the only reason why I say that is because although I really wanted a bag in this print and color, it really doesn't go fully with my wardrobe. I don't know. I think I need to play around with it a little bit more, but I feel like I can probably pair this bag better with my wardrobe if I had gotten the matching clogs to go with it. And I'll pop in the picture because I really, really wanted those clogs, and I told myself that I would get it if I got this bag, but what stops me from getting those claws is the lining. I feel like I would probably get that dirty, but I'm still not completely satisfied, y'all. So I think that at this point, in order for me to really fully enjoy this bag and carry this bag, I need to get those clogs. So I think that I am going to go ahead and get those because if I don't, I'm probably just going to end up giving this bag away. And that would be very unfortunate. That will be. But yeah, unfortunately, this cutie, as nice as it is definitely going in the worst category. So I have 5 more items to show you all. This next item went TikTok famous. This bag went TikTok famous, and I searched high and low for this item. Once I got my hands on it, you cannot tell me nothing. So next up is going to be this cutie right here, y'all. When I tell y'all Michael Kors did his big one with this bag, he really outdid himself with this. This is actually the Michael Kors Mirella medium tote in the color Carnation, and I just love the ombre effect on this bag. I am a sucker for his logo, so I love all of this. And then here is the side of her. Yeah, this is such a nice bag, and I did actually end up finding this bag at one of the outlet stores. I was calling around, y'all, trying to find this bag. Found it, and they were able to ship it out to me. And I know that Michael Kors does have the Mirella and the ombre effect. He has this in the color Dragonfruit on his website too. If I did not have my MCM tote, y'all, what is that tote called? Oh, I'm drawing a blank. I'll pop a picture of it because I can't even think of the name of it. But if I didn't have that tote, I would definitely entertain that bag because, again, Michael Kors really did his big one with this. And I think that I even bought the matching wallet to go with it too, which is also a best purchase for me as well. So yes, I did actually end up getting the matching wallet too. And yeah, this whole combo is just such a look. It is such a look. But yes, I'm so glad I have these items in my collection. So I'm going to try to speed this up now, y'all. Coming in next is going to be my Dooney and Bourke sack bag in the, or zip sack, in the Hydrangea print. And this one is hands down a best purchase for me. It is such a good purchase. I'm telling y'all, if Dooney and Bourke comes back out with more Hydrangea in the cream background this year, like as far as accessories and things go, I have to get my hands on it. I really do. Because I just love this so much. And this is a bag that I did not even think that I was going to like. But once I actually pulled the trigger on it, got it home, and put my items in it and just made it my own, yeah, I've been missing out. So, yes, I have no words. Just look at this gorgeousness. Like, I'm just so glad that I took a chance on this bag. And you know what? Now that I think about it, I've realized that when I take chances on bags and items, those be my best purchases. Like, those be the ones that I really enjoy carrying. So, speaking of taking chances on items, this next one is also one that I didn't even look twice at on the website. But when I went into store and saw this item, I just knew that I needed it in my life. And hopefully I can get it in the frame. But it is going to be this gorgeous bag right here. This is actually the Marc Jacobs large tote bag in this cheetah print. And this bag is so good. This bag is so good. I did actually recently carry this bag on a road trip to my mom's house. And she was such an awesome carry. Like, this bag literally holds all of my items, all of my family's items. I can just put everything here that we're going to need for the day, and we're good. I can even see myself using this as a weekender too, you know, like being able to just pack everything that I need in it for the weekend, and I'm good too. So yes, I am just so happy that I picked this bag up, and I know that I'm going to get a lot of use out of this bag in 2025. All right, so we're down to the last two items. So the next item that I picked up in 2024 was a wish list item. I really did take my time on just figuring out what I wanted from this brand, but I knew that I wanted to go ahead and just start building a collection with this brand. So it is in this dust bag here, and if y'all can see, it says Chanel. So yes, in 2024, I was able to pick up my very first Chanel piece, and I wanted to go small just to see how I like the brand and the leather and all of that good stuff. I can already tell y'all I love it. I love it. And I'm just waiting to get my bag. But here is the Chanel card case. And this is in the black, as you can see. And it does have like it's like a grain kind of type leather. I can't remember the name of this leather. I'll throw it on the screen. I'm not too knowledgeable when it comes to the different leathers in the brand. But yes, y'all, this card case is just so good. I have gotten so much use out of this. It still looks really nice. So this one was definitely a best purchase. And again, I cannot wait to get my bag. Now, the last item that I want to talk to you all about is actually one that I don't have anymore. I actually recently got rid of it like last week. And it is the Steve Madden belt bag in the denim. Now, when I picked this item up, it was around the time where everybody was going crazy over denim, including myself. Like, I wanted to get in on it. I did actually pick up a few denim bags that I absolutely love. But this one here, y'all, I don't know. I had every intention on wearing this bag out on outings, around my waist, and been able to put things in it. And it'd just be a good bag for me. But I just never reached for it. I never reached for it. And the more it just sat on my shelf, the more I just didn't have a desire to reach for it. So I recently did give that item to my niece. I know that she'll be able to get a lot more use out of it than I would. And I have no like ill feelings about getting rid of that bag. I did get it from TJ Maxx for, I can't remember, maybe $13. So yeah, I just ended up parting ways with that bag. And this year, I'm going to try my hardest not to just impulse buy, because I do feel like that was kind of like an impulse buy too. I'm going to try. I can't make any promises though. All right, y'all. So that is that. Those are my best and my worst purchases for 2024. Again, I did obtain a lot of items, but out of those items, these are the ones that really just stood out to me. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments too what your best and worst purchases were for last year. I would love to know. And if you enjoyed this video, then certainly give it a thumbs up. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.